Hey kids, welcome back to I'm Not Broken. Today's episode is about something gentle, powerful, and often misunderstood: integration. After a meltdown, after burnout, after survival mode, there's this quiet phase that comes next where you don't fix yourself, you gather yourself. And that's what we're talking about today. But now for the broken news. Across healthcare, education, and work environments, we're still seeing systems that push people to return to normal before they've actually recovered. For neurodivergent people, that pressure to perform before integration often leads to repeat burnout, shutdown, or collapse. The problem isn't resilience, it's skipping the integration phase entirely. Here's one to watch. More therapists and clinicians are beginning to talk about post meltdown integration, not as pathology, but as a necessary neurological process. This is a quiet shift, but it matters. When integration is recognized, recovery becomes sustainable instead of cyclical. Keep an eye on this space, guys. And the positive story: neurodivergent communities are increasingly sharing integration practices, name anchoring, identity listing, grounding rituals, not as therapy buzzwords, but as lived wisdom. This knowledge has always existed. We're just finally listening to the people who live it. And now for the word of the day: integration. Integration means to make whole, but wholeness isn't perfection, okay? It's acknowledgement. Integration is when every part of you that survived gets a seat at the table. It's when you stop fighting your reflection and start hearing harmony where there used to be noise. I learned about integration from my mother. She used to say the first part of putting yourself back together is to remember who you are. When life broke me down, she'd tell me, say your name out loud. Remind yourself of what's true. So I did. I said, my name is Jeffrey Towery. I'm an artist. I am a poet. I am an author. I am a scholar. I am a carpenter. I am a nun. I'm a monk. I'm a soldier. I am many things. And as I spoke each truth, the fragments started to settle. Not because the pain was gone, but because I stopped hiding from myself. Integration is the moment the mask and the mirror finally agree that both belong. Let's do a gentle integration exercise together. If you can, pause for a moment. Say your name out loud, then say 3 things you know to be true about yourself. They don't have to sound impressive, they just have to be real. Say them even if your voice shakes. That's how you anchor yourself back into your body, your life, your truth. Each sentence is a thread, and together they stitch you back together. Remember, integration isn't about becoming who you used to be. It's embracing how you are now, after everything. Integration is forgiveness without forgetting. It's the courage to live as a collection of lessons, not losses. When you know your name, when you can speak your truths out loud, you stop being lost in translation. All right, guys, I have ASD, ADD, ADHD, OCD, and a PTSD. Everything but a PhD. But I'm not broken because different isn't broken. You guys have a great night.